When I got my tickets to the premiere of Challengers, I knew it was gonna be a ladies' movie, but when I left my house and got to the theater, I really would not be prepared for the sea of women to pass me by. Bruh, I thought I'm gonna be the only man in there. Cool. But I did bring my only male friend that was free and willing to go to come and bask in this film with me. So I wouldn't have to bask in this film alone. So I'm not gonna lie, when I went to this film premiere, I literally was ready for this to be the biggest 6 out of 10 I've ever seen. And write a furious review about the use of sex to amplify bad films, blah 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 blah. Boy was I wrong. This is a great film to watch with a full theater. And mine was definitely full because the reactions of certain people in certain scenes was hilarious. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a steamy movie aimed primarily at women, and they are hilarious. Especially in the gay suggestive scenes, when you can hear them all giggling in the bathroom. But the scattered men in the theater added the comedic timing we needed, considering they all knew what they were getting themselves into when watching this movie, and they knew exactly how to joke about it. This was especially considering that they really liked the male chests in this movie. Like, I was waiting for a nipple close-up of Arthur Patrick at this point. On a side note, honestly, every single time the signature movie music comes on, and you'll know what it is if you watch it, my eyebrows perk up, and my ears twitch, because I know it's going down. Although, I will have to say, as a musician, some of the musical selections were a little bit odd. Especially considering that my friend that I brought was also a bigger musician than I was. It was great to hear the comments like, what the fuck is this shit? What is this music doing here? What are they doing? That bog wanna be looking as. But that's besides the point, even though some of the music selections were questionable. Overall, this film exceeded my expectations greatly. It didn't use sex to lift up a bad plot, and it actually had a lot more character development than I had initially expected. Also, to go back to my friend, he was like literally contorting his brain whenever the referee was like making code violation. Those were like, okay, like, it's so funny because like, this is a little sassy umpire, but like, not necessarily anything he was saying was like super sassy, it was just the way he was saying these things. I don't even know, it was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key underdog character, best supporting character. Now, I just want to take this time to talk about the oh so important comedic timing of the tennis comedy, yeah. So, I've appropriately outfitted myself for this occasion, wearing a sports tank and a luxurious cowboy hat. This was a funny movie. It was funny. Like, I didn't expect... It's not a comedy, per se. It's a romance drama. And it tended to be kind of funny. Like, it had its great comedic elements. Didn't make it the sole purpose of the film, but it just added that little extra sparkle that you just need to help elevate a film to that next level. Because it could have just been super serious, and it probably still would have been good, but adding the extra comedic flavor just made it not take itself super seriously, and kind of just had this thing where it's just like, oh, I'm goofy, but I'm also a good movie. But overall, I'm gonna have to give this film a strong A. I never ever thought I would give this film a strong 8 until I actually watched it. So I can understand that I feel like some elements of the music, maybe some of the background, which is interesting that the background and the music was failing here, were not really super strong. It had a very strong performance from like all the leads and an enticing story and the umpire best supporting character. So, either way, if you want to see a little bit more about Zendaya, because honestly Zendaya made this film, it would have made, like, when they did a poll about why you came to watch Challengers, like, a huge chunk said it was because of Zendaya. So, how did Zendaya really get this power, influence to be able to, like, bring so many people to the theater? Hey, editor skeptic here. So, the order of videos that we were releasing kind of switched up on us a little bit, so if you don't see the Zendaya video yet, it's because it's still in progress being made. So I'm going to put some other related videos that I think you'll definitely enjoy while it is in production. And we'll switch them out or leave them all in when it's done. Okay, back to the video. Well, you should check out my video on how Zendaya defied the odds and became this mega superstar. So go check out that video here, and then I'll see you in the next one.